Those fans have used the halftime pause to tank up on troll juice and rebuild their arsenal of rocks.
Oh, good. So now the match can restart.
Do you know where the sewer runners get their name from? They only defeated the All-Stars, who were winning 6-0 at halftime. While his teammates were getting pounded, a certain Quethal decided to abandon the pitch and went into the sewers below the stadium. He came up in the opposition end zone.
I remember it well. He did it 7 times to score 7 touchdowns.
And they're off!
Yep, the ball is catched.
They say this player has the hands of a strangler, but knows how to use them for other things for sure.
What? Right on the schmuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite. You know Head Splitter?
Of course I know him.
Well, he said he's going to be less violent.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah, he said he'll finish off his opponents far quicker.
The sport is going to the dogs. A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
What regulation clobbering! This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of a mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
The defender was made to look stupid there.
Just a few yards to go.
If they keep up like that, they'll be back in the game. Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck. The ball goes skywards and the match is on.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
The player has got the ball, and now he's the main target. That player's seeing stars now.
Funny for someone that wasn't really that bright. Did you know that vampire teams have experimented with using vials and flasks to satisfy the need for blood on the pitch? But it has always ended in failure, as there is always a block or tackle that sends the container crashing to the ground.
That's right, Jim. I remember back in 2481, when the Gregan Counts faced off against the Dark Forest Iron Hoover. The match was abandoned when the Minotaurs and the Vampires spent the entire second half trying to drink the blood that was spilt over the pitch.
Oh, I remember that match well, Bob.
That's why they started to field thralls instead. Living containers.
I am embarrassed to comment on such a low-level game.
Too true. The ball was right in front of him.
corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
Blood Bowl annals are littered with stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away. Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnibel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reichland.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him.
You're not far from the line now.
Smells like a touchdown.
And why not another touchdown? Go into the lead.
They can do it. They have what it takes.
Jim, I have a question for you. Which team was crowned the worst team ever in the Spike magazine?
The Streisand Vampires.
That's right, Jim, and they all got staked by their fans.
That's all true, Bob, but they re-emerged last year with a new vampire lord, Bracul von Streisand, and they were quickly voted Rookie Team to Watch. The players are ready.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to thinking.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent. They can start to move forward. We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them. What violence!
Yes! It's a great spectacle, Bob. Funny how his head went one way and the body the other.
Must have an elastic jaw.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling Big Moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like Big Moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty? Yeah.
Nice flying pass. Bravo!
Technically, that was a perfect catch.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly. Time for some high-quality Blood Bowl gameplay.
If you call fondling thralls and neck-biting as high-quality gameplay, then yes. But not all of us are into that sort of thing, Jim.
Oh, really, Bob? As if propelling snotlings downfield is any different.
Yeah, Jim. Sure is different to me. More blood on the pitch to start with.
That right, Bob? Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral. Very nice.
The opponent looks like he's ready to stop. A subtle blend of agility and brute force.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week. That's it. The ball's in play. There's gonna be trouble. Whoa! Great catch!
The ball stuck to his fingers like a fly sticks to a
Thanks,
piece of...
Jim, for that detailed analysis.
The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
Looks like he could do with a blood transfusion.
They'll have to cauterize it first. Extermination!
The The ball went straight into his hands.
Brilliant pass.
As you say, good job. All vampire teams do suck.
Blood, of course. Hey, Bob.
Yeah, Jim, we can agree that they are not the greatest teams out there.
Well, Bob, they do have a huge disadvantage. I mean, all that blood-sucking and all.
They'll be disappointed to lose by such a small margin.
Disappointed? Any defeat means dishonor. In my time, a losing team invariably offered up some... That match certainly went down well. Just look at the mark it got.
What did you expect? It had everything.